Hello everyone, welcome back to Nagesh Karajke Orchid School. Dear students, in our last session we have completed exercise 5.9. Now today we are going to see the next exercise, that is exercise 5.10. So dear students, open your textbook page number 78 and keep in front of you. One by one today we will solve all the story sums. Look at the board here. The first example is an aeroplane can carry 385 passengers. See, what is the sentence? An aeroplane can carry 385 passengers. How many passengers can 24 such planes carry? Now see, the question is, read it once again carefully. An aeroplane can carry 385 passengers. How many passengers can 24 such planes carry? So what you will do? Yes, we will do the multiplication. Why? Because we have to find out total number of passengers which can carry 24 aeroplanes. So one aeroplane carries 385 passengers. So 24 aeroplanes can carry 24 into 385 passengers. Now here we will do the multiplication. So look at the board, 385 into 24. See here, 4 into 5, 4 5s are 20. So we'll write here 0 and 2 as a carry. Then 4 into 2, 4 8s are 32 plus these 2 carry. 32 plus 2, 34. So we'll write here 4 and 3 as a carry. Then 4 3s are 12 plus 3, 15. Okay. Then in the next step, what we are going to do? 385 into 20. So before that we will give 1 minus 0 and then we will do the multiplication. 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10. So here 0 and carry 1. Then 2 8s are 16. You have to say the table in your mind. 2 8s are 16 plus 1, 17. So write here 7 and 1 carry. 2 3s are 6 plus this carry 1, 7. Now afterwards you have to do the addition of these two numbers. 0 plus 0, 0. 4 plus 4, 4. 5 plus 7. Yes, after 5 count your fingers. 7 fingers you have to count. After 5 you have to count your 7 fingers. So 5 plus 7, 12. So write here 2 and 1 as a carry. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So what will be the answer? 9,240 passengers. So here you can write your answer. So what is the answer? 9,240. So 24 aeroplanes can carry 9,240 passengers. Okay. Now this is about the first example. Clear this first example? Understood? Okay. Now we'll see the remaining all examples. Okay. See the question number 2. See students, you have to keep your textbook in front of you. See the second one. Read the question. What is the second question? Multiply the largest 3-digit number by the largest 1-digit number. See, what is the question? Multiply the largest 3-digit number by the largest 1-digit number. Now see here, first of all you have to find out the largest 1-digit number and the largest 3-digit number. Okay. So now tell me, what is the largest 3-digit number? Yes. What is the largest 3-digit number? Yes. In first lesson I told you, while teaching first lesson, I told you the largest 3-digit number, that is, here I will write largest 3-digit number is equal to 999. This is the largest 3-digit number. Then multiply the largest 3-digit number by the largest 1-digit number. Now tell me the largest 1-digit number. Largest 1-digit number. Yes, largest 1-digit number is 9. Then we will do the multiplication because our question is multiply the largest 3-digit number by the largest 1-digit number. So here we will do the multiplication. 999 into 9. Do the multiplication, then we will get the answer. 9 into 9. 9 nines are 81. So we will write here 1 and 8 as a carry. Then move to the tens place. This 9 and this 9. 9 nines are again 81. 81 plus 8, 89. So we will write here 9 and 8 as a carry. Then again 9 nines are 81. 81 plus 8, 89. So we will write here 89. So what is the answer? The answer is 8991. So if we will do the multiplication of 999 into 9, then we will get the answer 8991, isn't it? Copy this question, answer in your textbook. Shall we move to the next? Okay. See the third one. Read the question. What is the third example? In a cinema theater, there are 136 rows of chairs. In each row, there are 72 chairs. How many chairs are there in all? See, what is the question? In a cinema theater, how many rows are there total? 136. So what we will write? Number of rows. First we will write number of rows. How many rows are there? Read the sentence. There are 136 rows of chairs. So number of rows is equal to 136. Now the next sentence is, in each row there are 72 chairs. So we will write here number of chairs in each row. How many chairs are there in each row? There are 72 chairs in each row. So here we can write number of chairs in each row is equal to 72. Now what is the question? The question is, how many chairs are there in all? So for that we will do the multiplication. 136 into 72. If we will do, then we will get the total number of chairs in 72 rows. Sorry, in 136 rows. So do the multiplication. 2 into 6. 2 6 are 12. So write here 2 and 1 as a carry. Then see the tens place. Which number you can see here? Yes, here 3 is there. So 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 1, 7. So write here 7 and circle this carry because we have added this now. Now 2 into 1. At 100 place here 1 is there. 2 into 1. 2 ones are 2. Okay. Now what is the next step? Yes, in the next step we have to give here 190 and then we will start from the next place. That is 136 into 70. Now 7 into 6. 7 6 are 42. So here we will write 2 and 4 as a carry. Then 7 into 3. 7 3s are 21. Plus this you have to add. This carry you have to add. So 7 3s are 21 plus 4, 25. So write here 5 and we will give 2 as a carry. Then 7 ones are 7. 7 plus 2, 9. Then add these two numbers. 2 plus 0, 2. 7 plus 2, 9. 2 plus 5, 7. And this 9 as it is. So what is the answer? The answer is 9792. See students, you have to write the answer in sentence. So how will you write this answer in a sentence? Now see the question. How many chairs are there in all? Now what you have to do? Just you have to remove this question part. How many? This part you have to remove, and instead of this part you have to put the answer only. So how many chairs are there in all? How will you write the answer? 9792 chairs are there in all. What you have to do while writing the answer in a sentence? Just you have to remove this part, question part. How many? These two words you have to remove, and instead of these two words only you have to put the answer, and then remaining sentence you have to write as it is. Then you can write the answer in sentence. So how many chairs are there in all? In all there are 9792 chairs. Clear? Okay. Then see the next question. See the fourth one. Read the question in your mind. What is the question? The question is, there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days in a week, and there are 52 weeks in a year. And the question is, how many days are there in a year? Now see what they had given us. There are 7 days in a week. In a week, number of days in a week. Yes, number of days in a week. How many days are there in a week? In a week there are 7 days. Okay, so we'll write here number of days in a week. Number of days in a week is equal to 7. Then what is the next sentence? There are 52 weeks in a year. So what we will write here? Number of weeks in a year. How many weeks are there in a year? In 1 year there are 52 weeks. So we'll write here 52. And our question is, how many days are there in a year? Now what we will do? Yes, if we will do the multiplication of 52 into 7, then we will get the number of days in a year. So do the multiplication. 52 into 7. 7 into 2. 7 2s are 14. So we'll write here 4 and 1 as a carry. Then move to the next step, next place, that is 7 into 5. 7 5s are 35 plus 1. 35 plus 1, 36. So what the answer we got? 364. So how will you write the answer in sentence? Just you have to remove the question part. What is the question word? How many days? So instead of how many, you have to put this number, and remaining sentence you have to write as it is. Then now we'll write the answer in sentence. How many days are there in a year? So remove just how many, and instead of that we'll write the answer. 364 days are there in a year. Understood? See, once again I will explain you. Number of days in a week. See, in a week you know very well, in a week there are 7 days in a week. Okay, and then in a year there are 52 weeks. So in first two sentences we have written number of days in a week is equal to 7, then number of weeks in a year is equal to 52, and when we will do the multiplication of 52 into 7, then we will get the total number of days in a year. So here we got the answer 364 days in a year. So finally we will write the answer 364 days are there in a year. So in this way you can solve this fourth one example. Understood? Okay. Now see the next example. Fifth one. Read the question. What is the question? There are 236 pages in a notebook. See, there is one notebook, and in that notebook how many total pages are there? 236. And how many pages are there in 38 such notebooks? See what that given us. First of all, there are 236 pages in a notebook. So what we will write first? 236 pages in a notebook. So number of pages in a notebook. How many pages are there in one notebook? 236. So we'll write here number of pages in a notebook is equal to 236. Then how many pages are there in 38 such notebooks? Means total number of notebooks. Here we can write number of notebooks. How many notebooks are there now? Number of notebooks. There are 38 notebooks. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out how many pages are there in 38 notebooks. In one notebook there are 236 pages and number of notebooks are 38. So we have to find out how many total pages are there in 38 notebooks. So what for that what you will do? Yes, if we will do the multiplication of 236 into 38, then we will get the total number of pages in 38 books. So do the multiplication 236 into 38. Start from the ones place. Here 6 is there and here 8 is there. Say the table of 8. 8 6 are 48. 8 6 are 48. So we'll write here 8 and 4 as a carry. See students, you have to say the table in your mind. Now we'll move to the tens place. Now here 3 is there. So 8 into 3. 8 3 is a 24 and you have to add this 4 also. 24 plus 4 28. So we'll write here 8 and 2 as a carry. Then see the hundreds place. Here 2 is there. So 8 2 is a 16 plus 2. Add these 2 also. 16 plus 2 18. So write here 18. Then after 236 into 8, what we will do? 236 into 30. So before that we should give 190 and then start from the 3. 3 into 6. 3 6 are 18. So write here 8 and 1 as a carry. Then 3 into 3. 3 3 is a 9. 9 plus 1 10. So we'll write here 0 and 1 as a carry. 3 2 is a 6 plus 1. This carry also you have to add all the times. 3 into 2. 3 2 is a 6 plus 1 7. Now add these two numbers. 8 plus 0 8. Then 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8. After 8 count your 8 more fingers. 8 plus 8 16. So we'll write here 6 and 1 as a carry. See students, this carry you have to write in a small handwriting here only. 8 plus 0 8 and again 1 we have to add this carry. 8 plus 1 9. So write here 9. Then see the thousands place. Here 1 is there and here 7 is there. So do the addition. 1 plus 7 8. So what is the answer? Answer is 8968. So how will you write the answer in sentence? Yes, what is the trick? Just we have to remove this part. How many? these two words we have to remove, and instead of these two words we have to put these numbers only, and remaining sentence we have to write as it is. So I'll write here answer in sentence. What is the answer? 8968. And remaining part will write as it is. 8968 pages are there in 38 notebooks. Understood? See, once again I'll explain you. There are 236 pages in one notebook. In one notebook, total number of pages 236, and there are 38 notebooks. Number of notebooks are 38. So when we will do the multiplication 236 into 38, then we got the answer 8968. So how many total pages are there? 8968 total pages are there in 38 notebooks. Understood? Okay. See the next question. What is the next question? Question number 6. Read it carefully. The question is, there are 9 packets of eraser. See, how many packets are there? There are 9 packets. Each packet contains 100 eraser. In each packet there are 100 erasers are there. How many erasers are there in all? Now it is very easy. What we have to do? Just we have to do the multiplication 9 into 1, and after that we have to give 2 more 0, because in 100 2 zeros are there. Okay, so in this way we can solve this example. So first of all, what we will write? What they had given us, that we will write. That is given. What is the given? There are 9 packets of eraser. So what we will write? How many packets are there? 9. So we will write number of packets. How many packets? 9 packets are there. Okay. Then each packet contains 100 eraser. So what we will write? Number of erasers in each packet. In each packet there are 100 erasers. Okay. And the question is, how many erasers are there in all? So what we will do? Just we will do the multiplication 9 into 100. Now in this case, students, you have to remember one of the property. What was the property? Yes, first of all we will do the multiplication only 9 into 1. It is very easy. 9 into 1, 9. 9 ones are 9. And see the 100 number. In 100, how many zeros are there? There are 2 zeros. So here in the answer also we will put 2 zeros to the right side of the number. Then we will get our answer. So 9 into 100 is equal to 900. So how many erasers are there in all? There are 900 erasers in all. So write here answer. Just remove how many and write there 900 erasers are there in all. See, in one packet there are 100 erasers and there are 9 packets are there. So in 9 packets there are 900 erasers in all. So in this way you can solve this example. It is very easy. See the next example, that is 7th one. Read the question. there are 285 sweets in a tin. In a tin there are 285 sweets. How many sweets are there in 35 tins? First of all, tell me what they are given us. What is the given? There are 285 sweets in a tin. So what we will write? Number of sweets. Number of sweets in a tin. In one tin, how many sweets are there? In one tin there are 285 sweets. Now, how many tins are there? Number of tins. Number of tins is equal to 35. There are 35 tins. And what we have to find out? We have to find out that how many sweets are there in 35 tins. So what we will do? Yes, just we will do the multiplication of 285 into 35. So do the multiplication and see what is the answer. Start from the ones place. 5 into 5. 5 5 is a 25. So we will write here 5 and 2 as a carry. Then 5 into 8. 5 is a 40. 40 plus 2. 40 plus 2. 42. So we will write here 2 and 4 as a carry. You have to circle this because we have added this already. Then 5 2 is a 10. 10 plus 4. 14. So write here 14. Then give here 1 minus 0 and then start from the 3. 3 into 5. 3 5 is a 15. So we will write here 5 and 1 as a carry. 3 8 is a 24 plus 1. 24 plus 1. 25. So we will write here 5 and 2 as a carry to the hundreds place. Then 3 2 is a 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2. 8. And then afterwards you have to do the addition of these two numbers. So do the addition. 5 plus 0. Yes, 5 plus 0. 5. 2 plus 5. 7. 4 plus 5. Count your fingers after 4. 4 plus 5. 9. 1 plus 8. 9. So what is the answer? The answer is 9975. So how will you write the answer? Yes, we have to write the answer in sentence also. So how will you write the answer? Just remove how many these two words. We have to remove, and instead of that two words we have to put this number only. So what is the number? 9975 sweets are there in 35 tins. Understood? See, number of sweets. We have to write first what they had given us. What they had given us? Number of sweets in one tin. In one tin there are 285 sweets and there are 35 tins are there. And what we have to find out? We have to find out that total number of sweets in 35 tins. So we have done here multiplication, that is 285 into 35. Then we got the answer 9975. So here we wrote the answer 9975 sweets are there in 35 tins. See, this is very easy. At the end you have to write the answer in sentence and it is very easy. Don't worry, only you have to remove these two words. How many? This is the question part. Only you have to remove this part and instead of that part you have to put the answer and remaining sentence you have to write as it is. Okay? Then see the next example. Read the example 8 number. What is the question? In a coconut grove, there are 36 rows of coconut trees. In each row, there are 250 trees. How many coconut trees are there in a grove? So, how will you write this? Number of rows. First of all, tell me how many rows are there? There are 36 rows. So how will you write here? Number of rows. There are 36 rows. So we'll write here number of rows is equal to 36. Now in each row there are 250 trees. So number of trees in each row. Number of trees in each row. How many trees are there in each row? 250. Okay, and the question is how many coconut trees are there in the grove? So do the multiplication. 250 into 36. Then we will get the total number of coconut trees in the grove. Now do the multiplication. 6 into 0. 6 0 0. 6 5 are 30. So we will write here 0 and 3 as a carry. Then 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 3 15. So write here 15. Then in the next step we have to give -0 and then start from the this number. 3 into 0 0. 3 5s are 15. So we will write here 5 and 1 as a carry. Then 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. Now add these two numbers. 0 plus 0 0. Here also 0. 5 plus 5 10. So we will write here 0 and 1 as a carry. 1 plus 7 8. 8 plus this 1 carry 9. So we got the answer here 9,000. So how will you write the answer? There are total how many coconut trees are there? 9,000. So how will you write? Here I will write the answer. In the grove how many trees are there? Coconut trees. 9,000 coconut trees are there. Understood? Okay. Shall I rub this? Now the next is how many pencils are there in 986 packets of 100 pencils each. Now see students, this is very easy. Only I will explain you. You have to solve by your own. How many pencils are there in 986 packets? Now here how many packets are there? There are 986 packets and in each packet there are 100 pencils. So just you have to do the multiplication of 986 into 1. Then you will get the answer 986 and then in front of 986 you have to put 2 zeros because in 100 there are 2 zeros. So in this way you can solve this example. It is very easy that you have to solve by your own. And the last one is Mr. Chatterjee has 332 notes of rupees 10. How much money does he have? Now see, Mr. Chatterjee has 332 notes of 10 rupees. So here you have to do the multiplication, that is 332 into 10. Then you will get your answer. So in this way you have to solve these two examples by your own. Try to solve these two examples by your own. So today in this way we have completed our exercise 5.10. All the story sums here we have completed. So students, you have to do the practice of multiplication. You have to say the tables every day. You have to write the tables every day because without tables you can't do the multiplication. Okay, so in the next session we are going to see the tables, that is from 11 to 20. Till that time you have to do the practice. Thank you.